Hey Stoners, welcome to another edition of Sticks-n-Stones. I'm your host, Brent Elrod. I've got a great pairing for you today. Might be a little cliche, but I still think it's going to be a great one. I'm going to be pairing a Rocky Patel Vintage 1990 with an A du Fussigney. I hope that's right. My French is not very good. Cognac. I think it's going to be a great pairing, so let's pull the cork and get to toasting. Now, the Vintage 1990 is probably the premier stick in Rocky Patel's heap. They're an excellent cigar. I've been smoking them for years. I actually have two different sizes in my humidor right now. Today I'm going to be smoking the Gordita, which is a 4x60, 60 on the ring gauge, but rather short, stubby 4-inch cigar. The visual is as it is normal with Rocky Patel. It's a beautiful stick. It's a very dark brown cocoa color, minimal veining, a slight oil sheen, and there is some tooth to it. I think this is going to be a really good stick for this pairing. Now, the filler is Dominican and Nicaraguan Ligero. The binder is Mexican, and the wrapper is a Honduran broadleaf Maduro that is aged for 14 years. These are wonderful sticks. Now on the nose, I get roasted coffee, cocoa, something along the lines of autumn leaves. Kind of sounds like a Bath and Body Works commercial, doesn't it? And some really rich, fresh earth. It's got a wonderful aroma. I'm going to punch cut this one today. Let me go ahead and trim off the lower band. I'm going to punch it a second time just to make the opening a little bit wider. Perfect. Now on the cold draw, I'm getting cocoa, a little bit of sweetness, and some spice, maybe just a hint of pepper, but it would be just a hint. Now the A du Fussigney cognac is actually a type of wine. This is 40% alcohol by volume, so this is not your regular Chardonnay or anything like that. It is a distilled product of fermented grapes that are grown around the town of Cognac in the Charente district of the west coast of France. A du Fussigney was established about 1814 right on the banks of the river Charente, and they are considered some of the masters in the cognac industry. This is cream of the crop, as they say. We're going to go ahead and pop the cork. Now, visually, you will notice that is a very beautiful, bright gold color. On the nose, I get flowers, sort of like maybe violets, vanilla, honeysuckle, maybe black tea or mango black tea, and a nice burst of citrus like orange peel. This has got a very wonderful nose on it. Now the palate is very well balanced. I get a hint of white pepper. There's a hint of citrus, and there's a very long but well-rounded finish of vanilla. This is a wonderful cognac. All right. Let's fire up our stick and put them together. All right, on the initial light, of course it lit very easily. It's got a very good draw, nice and smooth. I got a real burst of pepper right in the beginning. These are going together pretty well. I think I need to touch this up just a little bit. It's not the cigar, it's my lighting. The sweetness and the spice from the cigar is pairing very well with the orange and the honeysuckle and the vanilla of the cognac. All right. This is going well. I am going to burn the first third of this one and come back and give you an update. Hey Stoners, I'm back. We're nearing the halfway point here, and there's an excellent volume of smoke coming off the cigar, and we're now starting to see that big blast of pepper in the beginning fade and pull back, and it's being replaced with espresso, citrus, mocha, a little cedar, throw in some dark chocolate, and maybe even a hint of leather. So it's become a very complex smoke, and wonderful. And with all of those flavors bursting forth, they are pairing very well with the Fussigney. It is enhancing those profiles, or those profiles are enhancing it. It is working hand in hand. This is a very good pairing. Definitely need to try it. I'll go ahead and burn this one the rest of the way down, come back and give you my final thoughts. Hey Stoners, I'm back. As you can tell, I'm nearing the end of this one. Fortunately, through the wonders of video editing, you did not see me start this by dropping the ash in my lap and having a little bit of chaos going on here, so I edited that out. I know you would have loved it, but maybe on a bloopers video later in the year. Anyway, this has been a wonderful pairing. Both the stick and the cognac are very well balanced. They have blended very well together. The vanilla and the honeysuckle and the citrus from the cognac has worked wonderfully in the second half, where we've had still a little pepper, but a lot of espresso and citrus and mocha and chocolate and cedar and all these different flavors going on. They have blended wonderfully. My final thoughts would be, this is about as close to a 5.0 as I could possibly get. Of course, the cigar, it is stays in my humidor. I've had it in my humidor probably since the very beginning of the vintage 1990, which I believe was sometime back in around 2009, where those 14-year wrappers were older than the Rocky Patel Cigar Company. So, you know, these are wonderful cigars. I keep them in my humidor all the time. And the A du Fussigney did not disappoint. The old cliche of cognac and cigars has worked wonderfully, and I would wholly recommend these. The stick is a 5.0. Cognac, I don't have a lot of experience with cognac, so 4.9. But definitely don't worry about the cliches. Just give it a try. And I think I want to learn more about cognac, and I may be doing a short take very soon on cognac, because there's a lot of stuff on cognac I need to study on. But this has been a great pairing. I thank you for being with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time we're together. I'll have a short take coming up this week, another great pairing for you next week. Continue to hit like, share, subscribe, notification bells, all that kind of stuff. Spread the videos around to your friends. Hey, there's this crazy guy from Texas doing these videos pairing cigars and alcohol together. You'd love it. Even if you don't like cigars or you don't like alcohol, you'll love this guy. Keep doing that. We'll keep growing. We'll keep spending some quality time together. I know I'm really enjoying it. I hope you are too. Until then, keep your sticks dry and your stones cold. Have a great day.